On Fresh TV, the ultimate date night destination.
And my husband has a lot to live up to.
Tony fires up the Weber for a seaside surf and turf.
Got the Weber barbecues in the background, got the boys cooking me lunch.
And we're really hamming it up at this year's Gourmet Escape.
G'day, welcome to Fresh TV. Now we've got a really exciting episode ahead today, and I couldn't be more honoured to be sharing this intro today with Danny Angove. How are you, mate?
Yeah, great. Nice to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming. So you're a busy man at the moment?
Yeah, well, last week had the Gourmet Escape. Once again, another successful year, and looking forward to next year. And what a great weekend.
Excellent. So today we're cooking up a feast. What have we got in store?
Yeah, today we're going to do some sous vide, some Mountbatten chicken breast.
We're going to check out some technology as well from Retrovision. What are the little
cryovac machine,
Yep.
a little sous vide machine,
Yep.
and just make it a little bit easy for you at home to cook the perfect moist chicken breast.
Okay, I'll head off to Coles. I'll pick up a few ingredients. I need some
Mountbatten chicken,
chicken,
cherry tomatoes,
fresh
dates,
Yep.
butter and sage.
and sage. I'm sure I can remember that. I'll see you soon.
Great, I'll be here.
Thanks, mate.
How much do you love bananas? I know my kids absolutely love bananas, and these beautiful, small, sweet bananas from Carnarvon are just perfect lunchbox size.
And that's because they're grown here in Carnarvon, and the climate here is subtropical. So normally it's not considered ideal for bananas.
In Carnarvon it's a little bit cooler in winter and it's a little bit warmer in summer.
But there are some big advantages.
Perfect size, and that's perfect for kids. No throwing away half the banana, no waste, and they taste beautiful.
But it's not just the size.
Well, the most amazing thing about our Carnarvon bananas is obviously their amazing flavour. So they taste really sweet and creamy.
That's because the longer they take to grow, the better they taste.
They take twice as long to grow as the Queensland ones, so lots of time to develop a really sweet, creamy flavour.
Here's something you might not know about the banana tree.
The last thing the tree does is release a bunch and produce fruit. Once that fruit is mature and we've harvested, the tree dies.
It's then up to the daughter plant, which is a new shoot grown by the tree, to take over and grow for the next season's harvest. The entire process takes about 14 to 18 months. Carnarvon bananas are grown without the nasties, such as fungicide and pesticides. Carnarvon bananas are free from pests due to a natural method called integrated pest management. So that means banana trees can grow just as nature intended.
All our bananas are hand packed, they're hand harvested, and every single one is checked to make sure it's the right quality before it heads off to the stores.
And the humble banana really is in huge demand.
Australians eat 5 million bananas a day, which is a huge amount of bananas.
And that's probably partly driven by the health benefits. Bananas really are a healthy option.
They've got lots of potassium and they've got vitamin C, there's zero fat, zero cholesterol. They're just the perfect health food.
And kids really do love them.
I love Carnarvon bananas because they're yummy.
So look out for the Buy West Eat Best logo in your local supermarket.
Today I'm off to Coles in Riverton. I need to grab a few things and catch up with this guy.
Hi, Alan. Good day.
Yeah, good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I was just watching you work your magic a minute ago. You got a few skills there, buddy.
Oh yeah, I do all right.
Oh, come on, you're so humble. I just saw an award up on the wall. What was that the award for?
The Coles Bakery Masters Award. I won Trade Qualified Baker of the Year 2017.
Okay, it's a real deal here. So that was a national competition?
Yeah, it was a national competition. First I won Best in State, and they flew me over to Melbourne.
Yep.
And then we had the awards night, and yeah, they called my name out at the end.
So right here at Riverton, won Best in State, over to Melbourne, boom, you're the best in the country.
Yeah.
What is it about it that you love?
I just really love baking bread, to be honest with you. I like making good quality bread for people. I like the smile on people's faces when they come in and get good quality product.
He's a very bubbly baker. He sings every morning, top of his lungs usually. Gets everyone woken up in the morning. His product speaks for itself really. He's proud of it and so are we.
Well, mate, it's a pleasure to watch. I mean, it's great seeing people that love what they do. You're an artist in my book, you know.
Thanks.
It's an honour to meet you.
Thanks, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, well done. Hi, you, Rachel?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Hey, look, I'm after some fresh chicken. Where do I go?
Fresh chicken, we've got some Mount Barker chicken over in our meat department, just over the back here, and I can help you if you like and take you there.
Perfect, let's do it.
Cool.
All right, got my ingredients ready to go. Let's get back and help the chef.
After the break, life-changing kitchens and how to get one.
It's an evolution of just great ideas.
And from the shed to the seabed, Tony's perfect barbecue restaurant.
I'm chatting to Glenn Stannard. Each week, Fresh TV is shot in his amazing homes. What is the latest thinking in kitchen design, and how's technology bringing Australia closer to the rest of the world? Let's find out.
Look, one of the good things now with social media and the internet, it's Europe and Australia really are so close.
And according to the experts, kitchens are used for much more than ever before.
A lot of things are happening in the kitchen nowadays that aren't actually even to do with cooking.
And that means kitchen design just has to be smarter.
Really just getting creative with the space that you've got and making just designs that feel good, function well and are fun.
Cooking is an organised process, and your layout needs to make it easy.
It's kind of like a reduction line, so I feel the flow has to work around that.
The functionality is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So function is more important than look, always. So you want a home that works.
But look is still really important.
There's a bit of a swing towards the New York industrial, new and the old. It's really an eclectic mix, so It's pretty exciting where it's going.
Many new kitchens now include a scullery.
Always great to have an area where basically people can go and put their Thermomix that can't be moved on the bench and all the junk that day to day, so when they entertain, it looks like a display kitchen.
New design, that's the fun thing of being in the building industry. It's an evolution of just great ideas.
Daryl from the local Retrovision store wants him to meet some of his customers and has promised me an amazing lunch.
Tony, this is a great friend of mine, Trev.
Trevor, Tony, how are you? Good about yourself? Yeah, really well.
The Shed Market has been open for 2 years and Trev's been here from the beginning. He says most of the produce is sourced from local farmers.
Stone fruit season's coming in. The citrus season is going out, so there's going to be a lot of changes happening in the next probably month or so.
Next, we're off to lunch.
Here we are again, absolute crack of a day. Bustle and jetty, doesn't get any better. Got the Weber barbecues in the background, got the boys cooking me lunch. Can't wait to get into it.
Paul's from Weber. He and Daryl are showing me what the Weber can do. And what better spot than 1.8k out over the water, right on the end of the jetty.
So you can bake, you can roast, so everything from your breads to your roasts to your pizzas. They're just the most versatile cooking machine out there.
First up, king prawns, cooked to perfection. I share them with a few fellow travellers.
We've got some Scotch fillets, which we've just sort of lightly oiled, bit of salt and pepper on them.
Yep.
And these ones again, we've sort of oiled them again, and then we've just used a little bit of espresso sort of rub seasoning on it.
Let me get that one.
The idea is put them on, and we're down to go. Always cook with your hood down because you want that smoke and air circulating around your food.
It's the hardest thing for me to do when I first got the Weber was to remember to put the lid down because I was just stand there and do the classic,
a lot of people sort of grew up with that sort of open, the old sort of metal plate with the wood fire underneath. So it's a different way, and what we're wanting is that sort of barbecue smoke. We want it to circulate around your food.
Flavour.
That's your real flavour plus.
And just 6 minutes later, here they are. Perfectly cooked medium rare steak. Well, now for the roast. We might leave that for Daryl to cook while I take Paul to check out the underwater observatory. And we'll go and have a look underwater.
Why not?
All right,
Let's
no
go.
worries.
All right, cool.
Thanks, Daryl.
Enjoy.
The observatory was opened in 2003 and has had more than 250,000 visitors. 8 metres down and you're on the seafloor of the Geograph Bay where more than 300 species of marine life live. And what you see is truly amazing. It is totally worth checking out. old dazzling dazzle. Look at what you've done here.
You've done a great job, Daryl.
Mate,
And I
is it?
just love the Weber. Love it.
I was about to say it's improved your cooking.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks like it has, mate. It looks fantastic. I tell you what. Oh, look at that. Look at that crackle.
Oh, no, I'm going to
Straight to the crackle.
Listen to that.
Sensational.
Today's Fresh TV celebrity cooking segment is filmed in the capital by Peter Stannard. This immaculately presented home boasts a generous 397 square metres of living space over 3 levels. It has a massive 5-car rear garage, wine cellar, internal lift and a fully fitted kitchen with scullery. There's a generous master bedroom and ensuite plus large living areas and a huge alfresco entertaining area. For home open times, see the website at stannardgroup.com.au.
Okay, so Danny, I'm back with the ingredients, but before we get into it, can you demystify this cryovac technology for us?
So I've got the bag there. I'll put the chicken in, a little bit of butter and sage that you got from the shops.
Yeah.
I've then vacuumed it. I'll now put it into this sous vide here. So basically sous vide means under vacuum.
Okay.
We've just got the blowtorch here and we're just basically blistering the skins and we're going to remove the skins from them, season the tomato, a little bit of olive oil and peel it just to take the skin off.
Lovely, simple. So what do we do now?
So basically we take it over into our pan and we're going to seal this skin.
Perfect. It smells sensational.
Out of the pan now.
Yeah.
And we're going to plate up. So we've got our beautiful chicken. I'm just going to trim it up.
Expert at work here.
A few of these torched tomatoes around the side, just to give it a bit of acid. Give our chicken a bit of seasoning, some fresh date.
Yeah.
A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of a chew. These are wild garlic flour. I picked these this morning. In here we've got the sage butter. So just crisp up that sage.
Yep.
I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that over. Take a little bit of that brown butter. And that's it.
And she's done.
That's our beautiful chicken. Should we try it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Up next, Josh has a fresh take on a classic entree. This segment is brought to you by Millbrook Winery.
That is a work of art.
Beautiful, moist, crispy skinned chicken, sage butter, fresh
Simple
date.
dish, bit of luxury.
Yeah.
You recommended a Chardonnay, balance as well?
Absolutely, go well with that sage butter.
It's an absolute pleasure to meet you, mate, and to learn a few things.
Great.
Cheers.
Pleasure to be here, thank you.
Give this a go. I'm going to try one of these garlic flowers, a bit of sage, tomato. That's pretty good.
Beautiful flavours.
Danny, thanks for coming on the show. Learn a lot. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Love to come back.
Cheers.
Welcome to open day at Coles Vass. Let's go take a look.
Oh, mate, I didn't sleep all night. It was just nerve-wracking, really nerve-wracking, but the team loved it, so it's great that we're finally open and seeing all the customers come through the doors.
Yeah, look, there's certainly a buzz here in the local community.
Be able to have locals that can walk in and say hello when they do their weekly shop.
So down here in Vass, we're a stone's throw away from the ocean. So what I'm thinking is that we need some beautiful fresh oysters. So we're going to make a mango salsa that's going to top off on these beautiful freshly shucked oysters. Now at Coles at the moment, there's an abundance of mangoes. So today we're going to use the Calypso. And all I've done is really do a fine dice of mango here. We've got some chilli. We've also got some French shallots. Give that a quick mix, and we'll top it off with some coriander, fresh lemon juice and a nice drizzle of olive oil. And we're going to add some chilli. If you like it hot, put a fair bit in. We've also then got some French shallots, finely diced. We'll add some of that into the mix as well. Quick hit of lemon juice. Obviously oysters and lemon go hand in hand. Just a little bit of pepper. We're actually not going to put any salt because the oysters themselves have got that natural salt flavour. Little drizzle of olive oil. And our mango salsa is ready to go. Just top a little bit on each oyster. So the beautiful yellow colour looks fantastic on these oysters. And just to make them pop, we'll put a little bit of coriander right in the middle. Now how fresh and tasty do these look? I'm going to go rustle up some people to enjoy these oysters. Looks like I've found some oyster lovers down in Vass. Here you go, guys. Have a try. New seasoned mangoes, freshly shucked oysters. certain winner.
Up next, the bush cook who's gardened his way to the top.
Just out in the middle of the bush, growing and cooking some veggies.
And
winner, winner, duck dinner.
Rob tastes his way through Gourmet Escape. For more great ideas and recipes, see Fresh in the Today Lift Out of the West Australian on Thursday.
You know those scenes in the movies where the girl thinks she's going off on a regular date and instead she gets whisked off to some breathtaking location by chopper? Well, here's where that kind of thing happens in real life. I'm at Millbrook Winery and the restaurant staff here look after at least 4 chopper loads of clients each week. So what's so good about this place? Well, I'm about to find out. Hi, Guy.
Hey,
Been told I'd find you here.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
You too. So this is where it all happens, is it?
Yeah. It's a nice bit of backyard that we grow all the veggies for the restaurant.
Millbrook's head chef, Guy Jeffries, is also the estate's chief gardener.
Everyone eats what we've grown. We haven't bought any fruit or vegetables this year.
Guy's food philosophy is pretty straightforward. Grow your own, don't mess with it too much, and enjoy it. And for that, he's been recognised as this year's Good Food Guide Chef of the Year.
Yeah, a bit surreal, just out in the middle of the bush, growing and cooking some veggies, and didn't think that was going to be happening at all.
Renovation helicopters normally flies about 2 or 3 people in the Millbrook Winery each week. It's one of our more popular flights. Generally for just nice romantic lunches or some weddings. It's a nice view from my office.
For lunch, Guy's tossing up a salad with whatever he's found ripe for the picking.
Asparagus patch here is about 15 years old.
Beautiful looking chunk of cheese.
Yeah, so the best cheese in my opinion is Cambrai from Nana. They make everything, traditional farmhouse techniques. Okay.
Right. There's our salad.
That's us.
Wow.
It's all right.
Oh. It tastes so healthy. It's food that makes you feel good.
Yeah, it's just real food.
Yeah. Wow. It's been the most wonderful experience. I'd love to stay for dinner, but my chopper awaits, and my husband has a lot to live up to for our next date night.
The Margaret River Gourmet Escape is a lot of fun. The best of the best in the food and wine industry turn out to show off what they do best.
Brings, the cream of the world's food and hospitality.
So what do you got here, Chef?
I've got a nice Exmouth prawn slider, bit of sesame oil and crispy puff rice.
That's fantastic, mate. Look who I found. It's Tony Howe.
The big fella. Hello, mate.
Don't mind me, let's bring my own film crew. And my host.
What are you doing?
We are not quite sure, but we're creating Café de Paris butter.
What do you think of Gourmet Escape? Do you like it?
Yeah, be around in the helicopter and just arrived here and starting off with this.
Due South is a restaurant in Albany, and they're doing some pretty amazing things, as I found out when I tried the duck. We love duck. Winner, winner, duck dinner. It's crispy. Wow. And the scallops. Wow, where are those scallops from?
Esperance.
They're very good.
Absolutely as good as I've ever used.
Chef Martin Morgan and his team have done some stunning work here today.
Butchery, that's my background, so.
I'm not joking, Chef, but I had that in Spain. I would have thought it was perfect.
So, guys, what are you doing today? Drinking!
It's a complete zoo down there, but a really good kind of zoo. The animals are fantastic, so's the food, and so's the wine and the liquor. But of course, there's a more important thing that happens here also. All this activity is driving the economy, building a strong future for WA's fine food and wine industry.
The local economy gets a huge shot in the arm every year with this, and the place is just bursting at the seams.
Last year, wine exports from WA grew about 20% to a little over $40 million. Just a drop in the ocean in the world market, which is estimated to be worth a staggering $304 billion each year.
If you want to increase exports from WA of fine wine and fine food, the way you do that, in large part, is by bringing food and wine people from around the world to here and giving them an experience.
And that's why this event is just so important.
And they're talking about Margaret River, they're talking about Western Australia, they're getting the whole message of clean and green and healthy, and yeah, there's no other place in the world like this.